Hello, it is me, Quinton Hyde, and welcome back to a live stream because I didn't have a video for today, which has reasons, but videos are gonna be back, like I say in the title, next week. I have ideas, I'm getting at things, and I'm doing better. But before I knew it, the week was over. Like literally, it feels like yesterday that I was streaming on here last time. But it's not because it's a week, and that was kind of my point because the week kind of felt like really quick. So hello there, people are slowly getting in, even though the counter says there's no one here. So I guess you're either a ghost or there's no other option, you're just a ghost. But really, just for the people who are slowly running in, and this pluck of hair that's drooping onto my forehead, what did you do today? How was your day? Did you have fun? I'm gonna just tweet out that I'm doing a live stream. Because I want everyone to join this. Because last time we had a great time, and I need this kind of interaction. You're finally first. You are. And hello, Fury. Welcome. How have you guys been doing? What did you guys do today? Pardon me as I am tweeting about this stream. Oh, I was hoping it would auto-tweet, actually. Sad. That is sad. Why is it not? I'm sorry, does YouTube not know that I'm streaming? I'm really confused. And cool. Why is it? Okay, let me. So are you part American or do you have amazing skills at hiding a Dutch accent? I'm not part American, actually. No, I'm not. I am 100. Shh. Wait, who's that? Okay, sorry. Let me get back at this first. I'm 100% Dutch. And I just got texted by someone whose number I don't recognize, and it's not a Dutch. It's not a Dutch number. Oh wait, I know who this is. I hate it when people message me and I don't know who they are. Yo, Quinton, did you get your VidCon accommodation sorted yet? I did not. Are any of you going to VidCon? I want to go to like meet people at VidCon. Me when people text me. I like. Okay, no, I was gonna say I like it when people text me, but that's not true. 9 out of 10 times I hate it because I'm gonna have to answer it and I don't want to. If you look at my WhatsApp, it's like 20 unread chats. I just ignore them all, and I'm gonna ignore them for a little bit longer because my phone tomorrow I'm bringing it in for repair because I'm having the battery replaced, and I'm gonna have this super old phone from my ma'am for like a week, and I don't know, I'm that kind of person that spends like 1,500 on a phone, so I don't like having an old phone. I'm good, and my friend was being a penis and said to this girl I liked her. Oh, that's not cool. So I told her what I thought about it seconds ago. Oh, keep us updated. Just believe in yourself. So people are talking to me like, hey, Quinton, yeah, I realized that we booked this trip to VidCon, but you like don't have a hotel room. Where the heck are you gonna sleep? And I'm just like, I don't know yet. I have a ticket for an event in London, and I haven't booked my flight yet, and I haven't booked a hotel yet. So this is gonna be great. Hey, how have you been? We were currently talking about how I'm going to London, but I don't have any accommodation yet. Might split with Story if she goes. There we go. Because, if she's also going, then we might split a room. It saves money. And I don't need a hotel room to myself. Because, my hair like this. I'm thinking about going to VidCon, but relatable. But, I got a full-time job. Geert, how have you been? It's been so long. I'm relatively all right. How are you? I mean, I wasn't that great. That's why I haven't posted a video in 2 weeks, which I normally never do. Sleep at the bus station. It's a 4-day event in London. But yeah, I know, like the VidCon tickets themselves are quite expensive, but the flights aren't crazy. And if you can split a hotel room with someone or like use an Airbnb, that's kind of great. So I would just it was in Amsterdam 2 years in a row, and I loved that because it's easy to go to for me. And now they don't do it in Amsterdam anymore. I'm just like, Put it back in Amsterdam, please. Right? I mean, anyone else feeling me on this? Probably not if you're not from the Netherlands, because you probably don't care. But it was good. It was good there because I could just sleep over at my friend Jasper's house, who's, you know, Jasper Lust, who appears in some of my videos. And that would have been, like, I could have traveled cheaply. I could have stayed for free. And I would have had the ticket, and that would have been it. And then I could have just, you know, roamed around the convention and dabbed at the convention. I dab a lot at work, so now I'm known as the person who dabs a lot, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure I told that last week in a live stream. But I am, though. It's really good. Though people are saying that my dab skills aren't awesome, but I mean, that guy's like 30, so what does he know, right? I mean, he doesn't even, like, he barely understands Instagram. He's never posted an Instagram story, so he doesn't get to judge my dabbing. There are some reasonably priced hostels in South London. I believe you. I don't know. I believe you, but all of my friends are staying in this one hotel, which is also reasonably priced. So I'm gonna try and get into that one because it's also right next to the convention center. I should have probably not said that live, should I? Oh my god, this is the second time that I'm revealing personal information about my friends online. One time I accidentally listed one of my friends' parties as a public event on Facebook because I thought he wanted to make it a public event for viewers, but I didn't quite understand him, or like we had like miscommunication. So I told everyone to come, and there were like sign-ups from people who wanted to attend that party, and he was just like, what the heck is happening? I was like, yeah, I helped everyone because your Facebook event was like a little bit weird and like it seemed like private event, but and he was like, yeah, that was on purpose, but I just assumed he didn't know how Facebook worked. So yeah, then people like all were planning on actually like coming over to his place. Oh, it took so long before we finally got that right. It's so good. I love it. I still haven't tweeted about the live stream. Live on youtube.com/QuentinHead.send. Yeah, I mean, that'll do. But yeah, just pretend you didn't say it. I mean, 4 people heard it, so I mean, I guess we're good. I guess we're good. We're gonna be good. And I mean, what's really gonna happen? I mean, it's not like people are gonna flock to the hotel and then just be there, I guess. Like, what the heck is actually gonna happen? Like, this would have been a problem if there were thousands and thousands of people who heard it. That would have been, though that would have been kind of funny too. That would have been kind of funny. Because it's like, I really like to be the person in a scenario. Yeah, right? I really like to be the person in a scenario that messes the things up. But not like in a way where it's like actually like damaging. But imagine like, why is everyone here? And then just me being in the corner like, so, and there's like Quentin. Like I like the, you know how they in cartoons when something happens, it's someone's fault, they're like, that character's name is like that should be me because that usually is me. I tried to copy the text I said to her, but it was too long. Oh, wait. I tried to copy the text I said to her, and it said it was too long. That's what she said. I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm not quite catching that. I'm fine, thank you. I just want to say hello. It's been so long. It has. But I gotta go. Soccer's gonna start. Have fun. Have fun. Speaking to you. Wait, what? I'm speaking to you soon on your next live stream. Awesome. Have fun. By the way, I know where you live. Not in a creepy stalker way. I'm sorry, how am I supposed to take that? Because that can only be taken in a creepy stalker way. Like, what the heck do you mean by that? Though literally, a few years back, I was like stalked to my address, like my literal address. And later on, when I moved to Amsterdam for half a year for my internship, people spotted me, which is cool. Like, it's like, oh, I was spotted, even though they didn't say anything. I just suddenly got a message like, hey, I saw you walking into your house. And it's just like, right, okay. Wait, I'm sorry. That's what she said was a joke. Right. Oh, that's what she. Oh, that's what she. Oh, sorry. I got it. It was a quote. It was a quote. Got it. Confusion. For a second, I thought you meant you knew where I lived, and I was just like, how would you possibly know that? I have so many safety measures that I put into place after being stalked the first time, like a year back, maybe two. I don't know. I don't do well with time. Uh, oh, you mean the city that I live in? You were there. Got right. That's got it. Second confusion, but it's like it's clear now. I got it. Got it. It's good. Fun fact, because I want to like quickly change the subject. This is the best brand of chocolate milk there is, and there's like 100 of these packs empty across my apartment. Like I think okay, there's four, but four is still a little bit much, right? Like the amount of chocomel that I drink. Secondhand confusion. So basically, I generally don't reveal where I live, or at least in what city I live. But I wanted to change that, and last, or at least like I'm probably slowly pigeonholing into like revealing that, because what's really gonna happen? I live in a relatively large city, so last stream I told in what city I live, and that's what he was referring to. So yeah, because like I was thinking about doing this Instagram post where I reveal it and I just like point at a location tag outside of the picture, because that's like really meta and cool. Um, because it's just like whenever I go like in town, I don't want to have to, and I happen to film there or like do an Instagram story. I don't want to have to worry about being like, oh, people might recognize this, because it's like it doesn't really matter, because I'm not gonna film the outside of my house, right? Because I mean, that didn't end well last time. And I see a lot more people are dropping in. How have you been? Have you been good? I hope so. Tell me what you've been doing today. I currently am getting like a training at work, going through this extra training of learning extra things for the job that I'm actually not allowed to talk about. Like I'm allowed to say that I'm training, I'm just not allowed to say what I do for a living. But it's fun. I'm there with a good group of people. And yesterday, one of my coworkers was like, hey, you know what you should do? What we all should do? Tomorrow, just all take snacks. So we have like this whole table filled with snacks. So we did. And I am so nauseous now, because I just went ham on all of those snacks all day. And that's basically it. I just ate way too much. That's absolutely true. If you warm it up 2 minutes on 900 watts with whipped cream, it tastes like KFC. I'm sorry, what? If you were... What did we talk about? Wait, I'm sorry, are you talking about the chocolate milk? Are you saying that it tastes like KFC? When you microwave chocolate milk? That's not supposed to... I should have put some wax on my hair. This is already driving me nuts. I can't place that. KFC is chicken. It's fried chicken. So you're saying that hot chocolate tastes like fried chicken? And is the watts like specific? Like if it's like, yeah, if it's 900 watts specifically, it starts to No! What? No! How is that possible? Hi, how have you been? Okay. I do want to have KFC now though. Even though that makes me so sick. Literally, that hurts my guts so much, but they're so good. They're so good. But they make me so ill. Awkward, are you monetized? Why is that awkward? Is that awkward for you, or do you feel like it's an awkward question? Because you can literally ask me anything. Are you monetized? You mean on YouTube? I am actually. I meet the 4K watch hours in the last 12 months requirement, and that's why I'm allowed to run ads. Okay, maybe not like the chicken, but just the original taste of fried chicken. No, it doesn't. I don't get this. I can't place it. Does it? Now that I think about it, I heat up my hot chocolate in a pan because my mom always said that tastes better. Does it? Hi, Quinn, and hi. Hi, Gabriel. Wait. Is that like an interesting way of spelling Quentin Hyde? Because it is an interesting way. Did you just use like voice to text where you're just like, Siri, hi Quentin Hyde. Hi Quinn and hi. Or like, because, I mean, that could. Wait, how did you say it? Quinn and hi. Okay. Alexa, say Quinn and hi.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I just told you to. Alexa, Simon says Quinn and hi.
Quinn and hi.
Ha, that does sound like my name. I had the 50-year Colonel burger and it was delicious, but I had exposed. Right? Relatable. Good, my friend. I'm glad to hear that. Why is this live stream literally just everyone being confused? Welcome to me. No, I mean, kinda. I mean, some would argue that the videos I got right here on my channel can be relatively confusing to some. I just like having conversations, but the way I go into conversations, it always changes into something weird. So what are some confusing videos that I posted lately? Going shirtless and having people tattoo on me with a henna pen. I mean, some people might find that confusing. When I gave my cousins absolutely awful gifts for their birthdays. I mean, people come to you, like, people are used, like, how's your TikTok account doing? Haven't been posting anything really on TikTok. Oh, when I gave my my little sister a cardboard cutout of me for her birthday. Some people might find that confusing, but it was really cool though. No, generally I think my videos make a lot of sense. Oh yeah, except for that one video where I talked about how I popped an egg in my pants. That might be confusing to some people too. I don't know. Wait, let me just see if okay, I didn't miss any chats. And finally, there we go. Now it's finally showing up on here. Now it's finally... Someone just asked if I have a VidCon ticket, and it's just like, I live for VidCon, at VidCon. Well, that's not really possible because it's only like a couple times a year, but I live for VidCon, so it's like I was the first to get a ticket. Like when you guys were thinking about what a ticket is, when you guys were learning what tickets were, I already had the tickets, right? Like you have early bird tickets and super early bird tickets, and they made like a Quentin Bird ticket. Quentin Bird. Hey Emma, how have you been? We were just talking about what it would be like if I were a bird. Though, something I do when I look at people is I always judge what kind of animal they would be. Not like their species, but like the family tree. So it's like, are you a mammal, or are you a fish, or are you a lizard? Like well, not like a lizard, but like more of like a lizardy like animal, or like a bird. And honestly, if you look at me, I would be a bird. Like it makes sense. When you look at me, I would be a bird. Like probably one of those taller birds, but I would absolutely be a bird. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I would be a bird if I were an animal. I would be a potato. That is not an animal, actually. Like a lot of people think it is, but it's not. Honestly, to me, everyone just looks like a potato with hair. Why is everyone talking about potatoes? I don't like, but fun fact, I'm Dutch, but I absolutely hate potatoes. I don't like them. It's like ugh, they're just so mushy and tasteless. And if they were discovered today, they wouldn't even be allowed to be classified as food. Yeah, think about that. Potatoes are cool? No, I mean, I like them as French fries and chips. Does that count? Like the moment they've been turned completely unhealthy, then they're pretty cool, but just when they're like, oh yeah, let's just make let's make a meal. It's just like potatoes, vegetables, gravy, and then no, like it's not for me. Like it's not for me, right? Even though I'm a teen. Oops. Breaking Dutch stereotypes. Exactly. I missed the videos when you were talking about moving into. Oh, I forgot about that. We talked about that on, I think, Instagram Live, right? Where my friends were saying that I made too many videos about me moving houses because I made only 3. People are still giving me poop for that. The fact that I made 3 videos. They were good videos. Topics. I mean, if they're good videos, you get to choose that. You get to decide for yourself. I hate potatoes too, and I'm pretty sure the English word is zucchini. And I'm not a fan of that either. How is Larry the lobster doing? Ooh. So you've noticed it's not there anymore. Cause when I was at work, my mom came into my apartment and saw that it deflated because it had a hole in there, and she threw it out. So Larry the lobster is currently being recycled somewhere into something else. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more, but at the same time, I don't really care. So yeah, what were the videos I made about moving houses? Right, so I'm sorry, alright. Oh yeah, so the first video I made was called The Struggle of Moving Houses, which was a live stream. Then I made How I Moved Out at 20, which was a video that did relatively well. Then I made a video titled Giving You a Tour of My Incredible First House. And then I made one titled Surviving Your First Week Living Alone. So you might think that last one is part of the trilogy, but it's really not. It's more like a sequel. So where was the last place you saw them say zone? I'm sorry, am I being crazy or do I just totally not get what you're saying? Where was the last place you saw them say zone? I'm so confused. I'm sorry. What does that mean? What are you talking about? On my cap. Oh, that's a person. Sorry. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I was so confused. Ugh. Got it. But enough about, I don't even know what we were talking about. What did you do today? What was the coolest thing you did today? I think the only thing I did today was eat until I got nauseous, but I am still gonna have dinner though. I'm gonna have burritos for the 3rd night in a row because I got so much burrito mix. I love burritos so much, but tomorrow I'm gonna eat something else. Oh, also this Friday I'm actually having dinner at a coworker's house, which is cool. You slept all day. I mean, if you enjoy that, that's pretty sweet. I'm not a fan of sleeping all day personally because I feel like I miss a lot of my day. Though I fall asleep on the couch a lot at night, and then I wake up and it's like 3 and I'm like, oh no, because I have to like brush my teeth and everything. Ate myself in a food coma. Also relatable. He's been recycled to a pet potato. You know, I live in the part of the Netherlands. It's called the Netherlands. With the most farmers, so my mother thinks I'm weird. So do I though. So do I. I think. I don't know. I don't actually pay much attention to that, but it's the stereotype. So my mother thinks I'm weird because you're not like a fan of potatoes. I mean, rice though. Have people never heard of rice? Rice works so much better with everything, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Though of course you can't make fries out of rice, obviously, but oh god, thanks. I always fight when people say it. Same. I always do that. I hate it because it's like, because it's like people even use it and they use the argument like, yeah, but I live in Amsterdam, so it's actually in Holland. And it's also like, no, that's North Holland. You're grouping 2 provinces together and then naming the country that. That's so weird. That's like if you call the US Dakota, because there's North and South Dakota, and then you just like remove the directions, just like Dakota, and that's the name of the country now. No, that's not how that works. No. My mom used to force me and my brothers to eat potatoes with every meal in the winter. You know who does it? You know where they do that? In Ireland. I went to Ireland like last year, January, like 2017, January. Yeah. And they eat mashed potatoes with everything. I was like, yeah, I'll have the steak. And they were like, yeah, here's your mashed potatoes, and we'll put the steak on top of it. I'm just like, don't get the potatoes on the steak, please. What? No. And like I always do this thing where when I got like a plate of food, I eat the thing I love most last. So it's first like I eat all the things I'm not too fond of, and I just shove those down. So at the end I can enjoy the cool thing, which in that scenario was either the steak or the salmon. Yeah, that's basically it. That's the right way to eat something. You are very welcome. People need to chill with potatoes. Exactly. I wholeheartedly agree with that. And my mom does not. But I don't live with my mom anymore, so from that point on, I've never eaten any potatoes ever again. The Netherlands is not good. We don't say, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, but that doesn't matter because that's just the way you say it in English. And we say, like, that doesn't really matter, you know? Because it's more correct, because that's the way you say it. It doesn't necessarily have to be the exact translation, you know? Because in French they call it les Pays-Bas, which also means the Netherlands. And it's like plural. So I can't stand it when people say Holland. Because it's like, then like the US isn't called Texas either, right? Right? Yes. That's also pretty fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's on my passport. Is it? I have my I kicked the tripod. I have my passport here. Wait, hold up. Ugh. Oops. Koninkrijk der Nederlanden. Kingdom of the Netherlands. Ah, yes. Let's pretend I was the one who came up with that. Okay, I actually really like the fact that you mentioned that, because I didn't actually think of it. Yeah. Oh, fun fact, by the way. So you know how, exactly, dabs. I made this video where me and my friends get shirtless and we tattoo each other. So YouTube was like, oh, you guys were talking about nipples a lot in this video. Demonetized. So I didn't get any ads, but that doesn't really matter because I don't make a lot of money, but it means that the video does last well. They say it doesn't, but it's 100% true. So I click on appeal, so that means that like a person is gonna have to, like who works at YouTube is gonna have to watch that whole thing and then decide whether or not it's actually demonetized. Now here's the thing. Usually you only get that when you have like 1,000 views on a video. I didn't, but I always still click it just in case. And for some reason, they decided to grade my video. So I just got an email. Hi, Quentin. We got good news for you. Your video, titled My Friends Tattooed L Mills on My Arm, was decided. Like, that means that someone watched the whole video of us just being shirtless. And also, there are some things that would make sense that they were like, yeah, no, demonetize that. Because one of my female friends literally just went like this in the video, right? And this person just watched it and was like, no, this is fine. This is good. You spit out all of your lemonade because I dabbed. Did you really spit it out though? Because that's kind of funny actually. But yeah, no, dabbing is actually, people are saying that dabbing isn't cool, which is exactly why I do it. Because when it was cool, I hated it because it was like, why are you doing that? That's really stupid. But now it's like, when I do it now, people get annoyed, which makes it so much cooler. I am demonetized for duplication F. Demonetized? I ironically dab. Well, I do it so ironically that it's starting to become like non-ironically. It's only cool when you do it, Lamau. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I am the proud inventor of the double dab, where you dab to both sides at the same time, which, you know, is this. And sometimes I do that at work too, and they're like, Quentin, that looks really weird. And I'm just like, well, no. And then I, like, you know, continue doing that. And then people hate it even more, and that makes it fun. And then I laugh loudly, and they're like, Quentin, you really sound like Dracula. And I'm just like, no, I really don't. I really don't sound like Dracula when I laugh. I never like dabbing in the first place. I do it just to irritate my friends. I mean, that's 90% of my actions are just based on my friends. Pretty sure someone is celebrating their birthday and they asked me to fill in this thing when I was available and I 100% did not. Ooh, I should probably do that. Ooh, I should probably I should probably do that. Ha! Awkward. Like I had it in my mouth and didn't you have that one moment in your and you have that moment in your life where you laugh so hard it comes out of your nose. Ooh, that happened because that actually really hurts. I once had that with, oh no, that's when I vomited. Never mind. Gross story. Me realizing I have responsibilities. I'm an incredibly responsible person, just not when it comes to replying to people. Wow, actually, here's the funny thing. I reply to everything on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, but when people text me, I'm just like, I'll reply later. But I don't do that. Oh yeah, okay, this is actually something funny. So this one girl, my coworker, who, sorry, I'm distracted. I can't do two things at the same time. No, I'm an awesome friend. I mean, I give people like pictures of me for their birthdays, as you know, which is pretty sweet of me. So, my coworker who was with me when I got into my first training that got me into the job and is now in the training with me again, whenever she sees me, she does this to a lot of people, by the way, she sometimes randomly goes, you know what you remind me of? And then she just comes up with something. And then sniffing up sugar, why would she do that? But she just comes up with something that 100% doesn't look like me. So I made this whole thread on Twitter that I'm gonna have to pull up right now because I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Show thread. Can we show this on the computer, like on internet, please? Oh, that's so annoying. You're a cool YouTuber. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Hi, Nina. How have you been? Okay, so hold up. I'm pulling this up, but I'm pulling this up on Twitter.com. Usually I use a Twitter client, but I didn't get a picture of you for my birthday. How rude. Well, I wasn't invited, was I? So, I mean. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Someone put something weird on Twitter. Why would you share that? Someone shared like a picture of like a child being born. And I'm just like, posting pictures of your children is one thing, but it's your birthday! Happy birthday! That's so awesome. How old did you get? That was grammatically so wrong. I mean, unless you're one of those people that don't want to tell their age, but I mean, I guess you do. like, just tell us. How was your day? What did you get? Did you just get like a bunch of awesome? Did you get a bunch of pictures? That's because I was gonna say presents, but I associate. That's really funny. Did you get a bunch of presents? What cake did you get? Do you actually eat and like cake? I don't know. Maybe you're lactose intolerant or you hate cake. 17 is a good age, by the way. I mean, you're it's a mature age, but you don't have to pay for a lot of stuff yet because you're not 18. Just money. That's always a good one. Some people say, I don't want to give money for someone's birthday. And it's just like, money is a great gift. That's an awesome gift. So here's the thread of things that my coworker said I reminded her of. First, this is in order, by the way, of it happening, like chronological. Jimmy Neutron, which is kind of cool because, you know, he was my hero when I was little. Turning 18 in a bit. I'm not ready. 18 in a bit as in like. Yep, there we go. Someone who, I can't say this. There are young people here. You guys are too young for this. I'm sorry. 17 and almost 18. Oh, that's also 17. See, like, people who are 17, you guys are too young to hear about this next one. I'm still gonna say it. I'm kidding. You know that. I'm only 21 myself. Someone who watches hentai, which don't Google it if you don't know what it is. I'll explain to you. So you know how people sometimes watch adult movies, right? You know, if you know what I'm saying. So there's also people who like to look at that, but it's animated and anime, Japanese anime. So that's basically that. And this was literally a few weeks in as she met me. Like, I think this was like 2 weeks after we met. She just randomly went, yeah, you remind me of someone who watches that a lot. So I also reminded her of the giant floating baby head from the cartoon Phineas and Ferb, which is, all right, you're a dad now. I know, I am. I mean, I did know everything. Like, I had this sex talk and I knew everything about reproduction and everything when I was 3. So, not kidding, by the way. I hate this. So, I also reminded her of a clown, Dracula, a swan, the guy who plays, the actor who plays Marshall on How I Met Your Mother, the long-necked character from an amusement park called the Efteling from the Netherlands, which is super niche, someone who eats the product called La Vache qui rit, cheese dippers, which is like these breadsticks that you scoop out cheese sauce with, but then a person who scoops out the remaining cheese sauce with his fingers. Yeah, that one took a lot of explaining. A duck, a cartoon duck known in the Netherlands as Alfred Jodocus Kwak, a grasshopper, someone who uses binoculars to spy on people from a language, from a window, from a language. That's something because I read. Yep. The fiance guy from the Titanic, and I haven't seen the Titanic, but the guy is handsome, so I'm gonna take that as like a compliment. A character named Arnold from the series Totally Spies, Dr. Doofenshmirtz from the cartoon Phineas and Ferb. These 2 children performers from the Netherlands called Ernst and Bobby, and then just either one of those. And then lastly, the one episode of Totally Spies, again, where people got force-fed cookies. And that brings us to like yesterday. I added that one yesterday. This has been going on for weeks. Sorry if I change the subject suddenly because my parents say that I do that a lot. No, don't be sorry. I do that all the time. Lange, is that his name? Like the candy. What do you mean I remind you of a person who like that lol? I'm sorry, I didn't say that, right? What do you mean I remind you of a person who like... Confused. Right. I'm glad, Gabriel. We love a Totally Spies stan. I watched that all the time when I was younger. Like, that was awesome. But yeah, no, those are the ones currently, like the 15 things that she said, you know what you remind me of? And it's just always like something bad. It's never something good. It's never something positive. But it makes me laugh a lot, so I made this whole thread. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if you aren't following me on Twitter yet, I mean, you're missing out. So you could go to twitter.com/QuintonHyde and follow me on that, or click the link in the bio, the description. I mean, if you have Twitter, why not, right? I only tweet like 100 times. That's not true. I said I know, I mean, I don't judge. Like, you can't, why not, right? Go ahead. You don't look like, I know, right? I don't at all. Change the subject. But I don't look like them. But when I was a child, I was a big fan. And you know how Bobby always wears this like weird cap thing? I 100% had a replica of that, and I wore that to their shows, to their live shows. My Twitter is problematic. I wouldn't do that to you. I mean, I didn't say I would follow you back. Now I'm curious about your Twitter, though. Like, I'm kind of curious. I just tweet about weird things that come to mind. Basically that. I tweet about weird things that come to mind. A while back, I tweeted this tweet that I thought was brilliant, but no one gave me enough credit for that. Only Emma, I'm not sure if you're still here, you appreciated that amazing tweet, but no one else did. I'm trying to pull it up. It was really good. But I tweet a lot, so I'm just gonna... It was the one about the... Yeah, there we go. This was the tweet. Headcanon where this guy goes to a hamburger place and tries to flirt with the girl working there by saying, "Are you on the menu?" And then she says yes because it's a burger place that sells ethically cloned human meat. I mean, that's awesome. That's quality. See, yeah, you're appreciating it. Yeah, that is good. Because I just picture someone, yeah, right? That's good. Because I just picture that as an option where you just can just like pick a clone human to eat burger meat of. It's like cannibalism, but ethical, because no one actually died for it. Because it's a clone meat. See, it's good. It's funny. It's good. And I would eat that. Like, let's not lie here. I would 100% eat cloned human flesh. I mean, aren't you curious what... Okay, anyone else say something now, right? Aren't you curious what humans taste like? Wouldn't you? Maybe we're really good. Actually, there was this Dutch TV show where two hosts were wondering the same thing, and then they started eating each other. Or like partly. They like, I'm not gonna go into details, but they just ate each other a little bit on live TV. Was a very well received episode, I believe. No. Pretty sure it was called Test Lab. Right? Right? See, I'm curious too, but I'm not gonna eat someone just like, you know, without their consent. Could you read the comment I sent earlier? Because I can't copy it. The one where I talk about Brabantse people. Okay, let me just scroll back because I 100% didn't see that. I'm trying to... How far back is this? I 100%... I can't find it. Is it possible that you swore in it? Because I have like an anti-swearing thing turned on, so when you swear, your comment gets filtered out. So, because I can't see it. No, I'm a vegetarian. Fair, right? You probably don't care about it then. Would you eat cloned meat? That's what I wonder. When, like, nothing died for it. A guy asked me if he could eat meat, like, not in a sexual way, literally wanted to... Oh, wait a second. Sexual way. I thought you... Hello, how are you? It were so you be not like potato. Yeah, and you follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much. But when you said ask to eat me, but not in a sexual way, I thought of something so different, and I'm not gonna share it with you because you probably don't know about its existence. But I thought something much, much different. But also, who was this guy, and why would he randomly ask you that? That's kind of weird. It was probably online. Let's be real. No one's gonna ask that in real life, but. Oh boy. Yes, that's classic Quentin. Now someone else say something, please. So tell me what you're thinking. No, there are children here. And I'm trying to have this stream at least a little bit monetized, I guess. Someone IRL? How does someone ask that? Like, all serious, or is it like a joke? It's like, how does someone come up and like, hey, I was wondering, right? You know how I sometimes skip lunch and you're like, hey, don't do that, that's unhealthy. So here's my thought, all right? How does that happen? How does that happen? Oh boy. Oh, this stream is my 500th piece of content on my channel. That's so cool. Also, I have this video that's doing like super sweet. The one about TikTok that I made like long ago. Suddenly got like 1,000 views, and I didn't know that. But it's cool because I really appreciate it. It has like 3,000 watch minutes. Ooh. And it's bringing in money. That's nice. I like that. Also, I used to have like yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. I used to have like a 50-50 split of female and male viewers, and that like totally stopped. Like, I have more male viewers than female viewers now, which I never had. Like, there was this one point where I had like way more female viewers than male viewers, but if we were able to clone food, then world hunger could be solved. I mean, we would only be able to clone meat like that. I mean, you can clone plants, but what's the point of that? That's just growing more plants, you know? That's not, like, that doesn't really help. And I don't think having more meat would solve world hunger, honestly. Gonna learn you're gonna study for your test week. Oh, good luck! And yeah, damn, yeah, good luck. People from Brabant asked you to go to a party because your sister turned 17. Congrats! And they said we had weird music and weird accents, and I thought to myself, what do you expect? I'm from Twente, and we put up this. Wait, did that message like run out of space? But it's weird to go get at someone and just be like, you have a weird accent. It's just like, people can't help that. They might feel very self-conscious about it. No, he asked me if I knew things about cannibalism, and I was like, and then there's women that want men to eat them, like actually eat them. I know that happens. I've heard of stories happening in Germany. And he asked if he could eat me. Bro, you guys are from the same place! Oh my god, I love that. Actually, I'm going to Google where that is because I don't know where anything is ever. Yeah, I don't care about the soccer team. I'm just asking where the place is. Like, I care about the soccer team. I type in the name and it gives me like 100 results. I'm talking about the city or the town or whatever it is. Not like the friggin', not the soccer place. No, wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, seriously, in what province is this? Because I can't find it. I can't find it. And he asked why would he ask you that? Was this a guy at school? Overijssel, got it, thank you. It's a region. Oh, that kind of makes sense now then. Yeah, no, but that's really strange. I tried Maps. I did use Maps, but it didn't work. Oh, I'm gonna do the one thing no one should ever do. I'm gonna try Apple Maps. Apple Maps totally. If you've ever tried directions with Apple Maps, you probably ended up somewhere completely different, or it took you like 5 times as long. Almelo? No, right? Wait, what? I'm so confused. I do know Almelo. I've been there. I've actually filmed a music video there for a project one time. And one of my friends lives there. Apple Maps is a bad attempt at a good concept. I mean, yeah. But I mean, I love Apple. Just Almelo. Oh, that's cool. My friend lives there. Pretty sure yeah, she still lives there. She still lives there. Yeah. And I went there to like a hotel pool to film. Does Bing have maps or something? I don't know. Bing Maps. Oh, it does! It does. You're saying men? What happened? Was someone like unpleasant to you? Bing does have maps, but it looks just awful. And also it asked me to like accept cookies, and it's like why does Maps need cookies? Who uses Bing? Oh, you would be surprised. Literally, you'd be surprised. Or Yahoo, like Yahoo search. It's just like, okay. Sorry I had to break up the story in 2 parts. It's alright. It's alright, no problem. But that's kind of crazy that people are just like, oh, you sound weird and your music's weird. It's like, you know how small this country is? It's like this big. Are you gonna tell me that there's like vastly different culture amongst us? Please. I was asking for a friend. Yeah, asking for a friend, yeah. I bet you're like an avid Bing Maps user now. You're just only gonna exclusively use Bing Maps. Apparently I have an increase in female viewers aged 45 to 54. Which is interesting. The new privacy laws don't show me anymore. Like, I can barely see any graphs of where you guys are from because of the new privacy law. And I hate it, because I love that. The biggest talkies. Oh no. Oh no. You sure? I mean, they're everywhere though. Like they sprout everywhere and they blossom. They blossom and they fill our hearts with their I don't know. I was trying to come up with a stereotype, but I couldn't. No, I really can't. They're from everyone is just like no, no. Like everyone has a different opinion on where. I mean, how do you translate that? Trash, like trashy people, like trashy people come from. Like I said, they're everywhere. I think trashy people just they're everywhere. Fill our hearts with their sharpied brows and fake gold chains. Yes. Cheap people. Yeah, I guess, right. I mean, some are actually really nice though. Like, but the worst ones are the ones that just have barbecues till 3 a.m., you know? Is that a relatable thing? Because that happened to me my whole childhood. There was always this one dude that for some reason felt like he needed to have a barbecue every night with all of his friends until like 3 a.m. with loud music. And you're like, hey, could you turn that down? And they're like, it's just like, oh, yeah, no, you know, just screw everyone else, I guess. I don't need to sleep. I mean, I sleep through everything. But you know, our other people, all my texts are getting deleted even though I split the story and it got... That's so weird, because I genuinely don't see it exist. Do you get like a tag that it says like, hey, this has been deleted for foul language? I'll just click on this. I'm just gonna, wait, let me just... I can see the chat over here on my screen too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was filtered by my swear filter, so let me take a look. See, you swore in it like 8 times. That makes sense. So there was this song called Oerend Hart. Alright. And immediately they were like, oh, that music, swear word sucks. And immediately they were all like, what? Swear word? Okay, got it. Got your story now. Sorry, I missed some messages. I have this one neighbor at every Sunday night. He goes outside with his music and blasts meme songs at 2 o'clock in the... Why? I will absolutely demolish your province. What's that supposed to mean? I just picture you like trying to physically beat up the province, so you just like walk across the border, you just start punching the ground. Yes. I love being a visual thinker. I'm gonna let this stream be an hour long, which is in like 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna have dinner, because I'm like, no, music wasn't the swear word. You said K-U-T, which is a Dutch swear word for the C word, like 3 times. It filters swear words because I try to get everything here to be family friendly and nice, you know? So whenever someone says something that YouTube's profanity filter deems as inappropriate, it gets filtered out and it's gone. Yeah, I turned that on because I'm a badass. Also, anyone else really addicted to Oreos? I have like a bunch of wrappers here, which I shouldn't, but just wanted to point that out because I ran out of things to say. I should have put water here. I'm starting to get really hoarse. Roasted because she said it was all to... Oh, right, got it. But she was from the same place. She just said that. Just a random question. If you could have 3 wishes, what would they be? Ooh, oh, that's a good one. Would they be for me or like the greater good? Because I would feel bad if I didn't do it for the greater good. You know, like wishing world peace and like wishing for women to not be in danger when they go outside at night. You know, stuff like that. But if it's just solely for myself... Right. Yeah, you'd get filtered out. If it were to be for myself, it'd be to succeed on YouTube and social media. That is the one thing that I want. I mean, I would wish to like be ensured that in the future I'd have a lovely family, in the sense that like I don't want to get married and have kids now, obviously. I mean, some do, but bit young. So I want to basically like know that I'm gonna have the perfect family in like 9 years, right? And my third one, I don't know. Literally, those are my only two objectives, if I'm being totally real with you. Isn't that crazy? I wouldn't wish for like immortality because that's just stupid. Wait, I could wish for anything. Superpowers. Superpowers gonna be the third one. Either superpowers or just like magic. Probably magic because then you can make your own super magic for sure. Just spell bad words backwards. I mean, I bet that would work. What are your thoughts on T-series? I mean, I don't really care that much, but I don't watch them. They grew really fast though, and people aren't sure if they were like legit or if they bought it. I'm that kid that would wish for more wishes. Not allowed? No. Oops, didn't see that text that she said that she lived in the same place, but like the city or country. No, you guys were you both live in like the same place. Cause I'm from Danekamp, which is on the border of Germany. Right? Is because every Indian channel automatically gets subbed to T-series. I mean, they suddenly got like a huge surge of more people that are getting internet, which is why there's so many people from India now getting onto YouTube. Which is funny because did you know that China doesn't have YouTube and they have like 1 billion people? So imagine if in like a couple of years they unblock YouTube, then everything is gonna go haywire on the site. Oh, that's gonna be really interesting to watch. Pardon. Maybe there's gonna be like a T-series, but for China. China series. Yep. It's gonna be cool. If China will get YouTube, it will be wild. Right, exactly. C-series, that's a good one. But that sounds too much like C-section, which is, you know, when you have a baby, but it's like not going that well to push it out, or the baby's like, oh, I'm stuck. Yep. That would, but by the way, I would, yeah, S-series. Oh, whoa, that, I had to read that like 3 times quickly before I said it, before I finally realized what you did. Also, I love this sweater, just gonna point it out. Instagram, really cool. Got this for free at VidCon. Hope I'm gonna get another one next VidCon, which is in February. Try to go if you can. It's in London. It's really cool. And my favorite YouTuber is gonna be there actually, which is so sweet. Cause I have like 3 ultimate favorite YouTubers, and I was never able to see any of them anywhere at any convention. But now one of my favorite YouTubers is also going to VidCon, and I want to talk to her so bad. I want to talk to her so bad. Because I feel like, because her work is so cool, I just want to talk and be like, how do you edit this and this? And she'll be like, oh, well, like this. And I'll be like, oh, so do you color grade or do you use like a picture profile, you know? My 3 favorite YouTubers in no particular order are Ryan Higa, Al Mills, and David Dobrik. I really want to go to the one in California next year. Me too. Me too. I don't know who's going to be at VidCon because I know I'm probably going to go and spend money I don't have. Relatable too, I guess. But, well, not really. Actually, I have money now. Like, I'm so rich now. Like, it's insane. That's not true. But now that I got a job, I got so much more money than when I didn't have a job. A while back, my sister asked me if she could wire me some money and use my PayPal to pay for something. And I was like, yeah, sure, that's no problem. And she wired me $450 to commission someone who makes fursuits. Because as you know, as I've mentioned before, my sister's a furry. And, but I never thought she'd actually get the money to do that. And I was like, really, I was like, oh, wow, okay. So, you know, in a few months, she's gonna be walking around with a fur hat all day. That's really interesting. And she paid a lot of money for that. Suddenly it went silent. People who've never spoken to me before are suddenly completely confused about this. Oh, why do I get a notification for that? I don't care. I hate getting notifications because someone else posted on a comment that someone else commented on a post that I also commented at. Like, I don't care. What kind of music do you like and why? I'm gonna open up my Spotify here and I'll tell you. I listened to the recently. I added the Panic at the Disco cover for The Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman, which is great. I had this song called I'm Good, which is really like nice and happy. There's this German song that's called Senorita, which is confusing. I understand that. Listen to this song about from Lexi Pantera, which is really cool. Everything's super random. I like a lot of genres. Yeah, I wasn't the most avid music listener, but I got the Apple wireless AirPods now, so I put them in when I go to the bus in the morning. It's so expensive, all the fur stuff. There was this picture of a furry convention. The first thing I thought is how much money is standing there. A lot, actually, because my sister told me all about that. And I actually had this video idea where I would like take her to a furry convention, because that would be really funny, I guess. But then I looked at the ticket prices and I was like, ha! No! Canceling this idea, heck no. 200 euros per ticket. That would mean that I would have to pay, like, with train and whatnot, I would have to pay close to 500 for a joke. I mean, she would love it, of course, but for a joke for my video, I'm not doing that. My sister laundered money through a furry making business. Story time. Ha! Hey, Near! Ha! Hey, you guys, so if you were in the beginning of this was the guy who texted me, whose number I don't have added to my contacts yet, and who freaked me out for a second. How have you been, Near? Furry costume, yeah. I know, I mean, she's too young to launder money, though, so that wouldn't make a lot of sense, but... yeah, so that's Near. He's also going to VidCon. It's gonna be real cool. I'm gonna dab on you, Near. At VidCon, that's kind of what I was going at. I'm really excited for it, at least. It's gonna be really cool. I'm starting to get super hoarse, and I'm probably gonna eat the last of my burritos now. So really, it was a lot of fun hanging out. I've seen some new faces. It was great actually talking. My sister and I and my dad keep coming into the room, so I just click the video away and quickly say, yo, so he gets distracted. Why? Because looking at me is not allowed in your... Is that not allowed in your household? Am I too edgy? Because that's probably it. Because your parents know that I am like a bone. I always say that, but your parents probably know that I am so edgy, you know, with all my crazy content. And they were like, sorry, this guy is just too much of a dark influence on you. So you have to watch me like in secret, which makes sense. Because look at me. I radiate danger. I understand that. So hey, no, seriously though. I am gonna go. I'm gonna eat bone apple teeth. That's what I always say. Don't forget to send me that message. I will. Forget that. No. Thank you so much for being here. It was so much fun. Next week there's finally gonna be videos again. I promise. Most likely. No. I'm just gonna go at it. I just didn't have a good last couple of weeks. Personal stuff happened. Really unfortunate stuff. But thanks so much for being here, and I would love to see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Gonna click end now. Bye.